yeah campaign 2024 so what is say na say John Dramani Mama Eka ADWUMAWURA okay so yeah decentralize NEIP we no and no they our appoint yeah Miami brother Penini Bononi de share lawyer Eric J
okay
as the regional national director for NEIP no and what the ADWUMAWURA so share is say on when you implement ADWUMAWURA
when I say ADWUMAWURA this administration and what they are NEIP
good nti NEIP no ADWUMAWURA is just one program NEIP running
okay
so apart from there are other programs NEIP is also running ka after you launch you know you really open up for application in the wisdom of the president of the country no you senka you training 10,000 youth with entrepreneurship ideas you be a nomination before I realize you receive over 120,000 applications
na mo pay pa 10,000
you receive 120,000 more than 120,000
and ayama hohoa se menya openyi kase enemene no eba be ye interview we enkomo ya ba be die mo amunim se nansen muhu se ADWUMAWURA ho nsensem ebai ema President John Dramani Mahama onene mpanimfo honorable Eric Ejay eni chimaka think se Pablo mu nyina ebepie mu ewa santemantamu a omo elanche eye ADWUMAWURA program no na opanyina woteme nsa nifa so ene me bedi enkomoi oba Ashanti regional ono eneye regional director edema NEIP National Entrepreneurship Innovation Program ono ana eda omano ewo Asante mantamu ha na ADWUMAWURA no nso no na eka eyi NEIP hone de na ono nso no Ashanti region ha no ADWUMAWURA no nso no ono ana eda no na senior said this time around we are going to hold government no accountable no abanye bibia e wosi etimi bo ewuremu and another company age e wo this government won say ubo omu punumu a na omo amma information bia uhia eti ate ADWUMAWURA NEIP 1 year ni a aban eba power no dwumadie ben ana womo etimi edie sene meka se ebe hodi government no accountable no institution bi ebenya opportunity bia no se eye DC se ye MC se ye KMA se ye hene the moment ebenya opportunity no ye be ko ne enu mu akwakodi nkomo enti regional director Ashanti region edema eye NEIP eye Alhaji Obidiaba Junior edia obia ede efe no eno no opanyika se na boko de
Daviado video ambassador
nyeme ekose
Daviado bibia boko ofa akonya yesu na mentia eye wahwefo
sa
mi se Amazon TV de platform kese
oh yeah
say because a platform aye the general mosquito TV kase platform kese de ye akaya de why ti ye da se mama yakonya na yesu ye ba mo platform ese so enne eko NEIP
before crab ko NEIP so no mame so me na wase enye obia institution bia na be makwan and this time around they rate at feature the NDC appointees ministers communicators mo value social media no mama yenso ye feel proud because enka NEIP director de enka wo hia ebia enka by this time no bebre bia atwam a ka TV station kase radio station na nkupo nhira wo
yeah that was what say that was see o say culture is dynamic
yeah
and our culture is changing and nyema esesa nti say a traditional way of communicating and sending message you know yeah kwanim
okay
so that's it me the last time we saw TV say me news so that's it me phone dey kura na bibia complete and then them babnu na o maba no Gen Z for cry yeah 1989 2000 for cry ba we omo ni ma de omo fa ho ne TV
oh okay
omo phone so social media nti sa o pesa wo no omo kasa o pesa o communicate kire omo a social media na wo sa wo fa omo so na ye oman no edaache
okay
enne na Ghana na ye wo no eba mu na dooso omo ne ye pese ye nsom omo Ebi say eye papa dom ne enkografo no makoma millennium generation ne de omo homo left from omo right ne mo ye Gen Z we mu ne de omo na ye target enti e was social media na yesom enu nti na se hu se bia befa bia se this current government aso social media nim ne anim tu anamo a enu ntra why it's tu amanamo de enimu ana eko
NEIP sure. I think say the padodo na any enkoso I think say padodo na akra bebisa say na NEIP no nso eyeden ya fa yedi nkan wura NEIP mudwumadie ankasa pa ene say
okay enti NEIP there na say National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program
okay
me say the brief history America found say first na yes Youth Entrepreneurship Support
okay
under the first NDC, the NDC chapter 1. That's Mills Mahama administration. Okay. It was yes. Then EMA support kakra until government Ghana for be from so SSR by no. Na yede the MPP government SR. So in the wisdom of the former president, you know, or I say okay, say yes, you know. Now the world is changing, okay. And there's innovation has become a part of the so we done no National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. NPP time.
Okay.
So that was when I did mebra penyini nyampo fa ne kransie Ejuso John Kuma national director.
Okay.
NEIP good. So he was the first director for NEIP. You done no.
Okay.
Good. So omo run ya to say nyampo ye adoma ye free sa nko asum ni munumu and his excellency John Dramani Mahama by so ye far NEIP no in the wisdom of his excellency John Kwame Dramani Mahama no when he say I was a bibi kakra bi elake
okay
say a person innovation and entrepreneurship there a mabru na ye target
okay
it say office ne ka akra nko a ye be limit ni scope no e ma yentimi enya the full benefit of NEIP.
Okay.
It's decentralized across all the 16 regions. Regional directors and regional secretariats all the 16 regions across the country. And unumuna nyangopo ye yaduma. His Excellency John Kwame Dramani Mahama ye mubi say yenda no Ashanti region hase.
Okay.
Say yenhwe NEIP. And so back NEIP no former previous government in the year never be brave. Okay, say maybe a training kaya phobia. Yes, ye poor mohon to ma maybe say Brazilian rig need Dr.
I think before 2024 election.
Good. It was NEIP no but the years are training in na.
Okay.
So that's here. Okay, say maybe mu training bus drivers and maybe no mu bus. Yes say omusu ni na NEIP and no the years adwuma.
Okay.
Yeah, campaign 2024. So what is say na Excellency John Dramani Mahama eka adwumawura. Okay. So yeah decentralize NEIP we no and no dey our appoint yeah miame brother Penyini Bononi de share lawyer Eric J.
Okay.
As the regional national director for NEIP no. And what the adwumawura so share is say onhwe na ye implement adwumawura.
When I say adwumawura na this administration amode abeka NEIP.
Good. Nti NEIP no adwumawura is just one program NEIP running.
Okay.
So apart from there are other programs at NEIP as also running kaho. A bit say presidential pitch. Say you are business idea be among family na yen hwe dey viable na ban money can fanye presidential pitch and also on my running.
Okay.
Your disability pediatric support to a man disabled and also at the honor. Any a BR program a support to youth for more tertiary educations almost and also on and also running. Into adwumawura just one arm of NEIP programs are running and you're starting last year a pilot here and I said yeah the BR mechanical no other platforms so say yes, last year was the first time I implemented adwumawura. Yes, we encountered some difficulties. Amount for complaining. You're taking into consideration.
Okay.
Earlier boom a review. This year Nyame adwa you be rolling out the second chapter of adwumawura, and it's going to be better than last year. You're running, because adwumawura baby no say once assessing year, then unko wenim
sanity.
You see, crime amount for criticizing. amanfo de omo am ne wo ya dwom ne wo nya dwom nka de omo hu fa ho
give views
ne nyina wo ya no aka bom then you better upon it there was a address no address de omo say ya ho ya keke na e wo say wo pass ko what do they no ato nche so then you move on then you get a better program so if you GDA say year 2026 you be rolling out another ADWUMAWURA program but it's going to be a better version of what we roll out in 2025 yeah
any ADWUMAWURA no I think say they o mobile launch na me wo hobby
sure
but now na bia bebu so bi kra say would need be a fan ADWUMAWURA e bia nya dodo na no madwene e ba aso bi mu now I think say the Ghana focus aba so ye say fuel da form dollar anti ne be o kra na say Ghana ni mfa na ni nheda nya dai eni akire bi mu ADWUMAWURA 2025 after some launch ye no say na esi akọ yawura 2026 mu 1 year ni
inti ADWUMAWURA ye launch on February 20 something I mean kind exact day but 20 24 20 something or Prempeh Assembly or Ashanti region I say after ye launch ye no ye we are open up for application in the wisdom of the president of the country no ye senka ye training 10,000 youth with entrepreneurship ideas ye be a nomination before I realize ye na ye receive over 120,000 applications
na mo pay pa 10,000
ni receive 120,000 more than 120,000 so a very difficult task but in order to be fair to everybody no medical culture say and the Ghana ye wo yi so we ni pattern bia e wo Kumasi ha e mu 4 ye NDC 4
okay
and now we Ghana nyina be bia we 10 bia e mu 6 ye NDC 4 enams enu nti no ye hu say majority of Ghanaians are NDC. So there's no need say okwa say oh ye NDC for program no obi bi oba abonti bia ye receive no
obi a wode
application bia you consider every any man nyina go through the same scrutiny
the select
kwakwache
tienyin free
adama isifu azaropiogo the anhwede nyina bia
okay
so they say eti you set up an independent body now British Council Mastercard, World Bank, any other the tertiary institutions that work the country, University of Ghana, KNUST, on board. Any more so go through this application.
Okay.
No more selected 10,000 MI. So they did the review and they selected the 10,000 out of the 120,000 for us to operate with. Yeah, more business training. You see, you realize most business doesn't survive after 5 years. Among for biomeduma actually 5 years now ago.
Okay.
And you realize the reason in go after 5 years near some basic knowledge be among for be
okay.
Ghana has passed a cap crew and come on for business ideas power mode be business pan Kumasi.
Okay.
You Kumasi they make so nam Kumasi na we share Kumasi branch bia only crew over 5 business ideas for the team ya kwenya obeye and we be wa
obi oba KGT
good oni shop or then supply na fifie ba
and so
obeye so obeye adwuma
oje trouser
obeye adwuma
so phone no waje
obeye adwuma pepe sorry I say and we share no boko no nam the opposite auto catch na obeto ama
sa
the opposite auto catch na obeto ama so enye kwan bone so the new business. So these are the ideas yes you can nyina bom nia masango fu training. So the 10,000 that was selected, almost 2,000 came from Ashanti region.
Okay.
And Musa Ashanti region so.
Yeah.
47 43 districts, yes. Okay, 43 MMDCs. So yeah, and said this idea I was decentralized but enquire so be free chiri na akwa access training no. So we had 16 training centers across the region. Yenya Konongo, the training center at Konongo, a training center at Ifidiase, Mampong, Ejura, yenya training center ewo Finso, yenya training center ewo Tanoso, yenya training center ewo Mampong, Obuase,
okay,
Bekwai,
okay,
Niwe Dubiase, well, like across Sebeya. Training. Yes, we've seen some other flops because people from Tepa didn't get training center.
Oh, okay.
So now they have to travel to Tanoso. Yes, so you're taking note of all those places. People from Dobon, so they not get training center. So they had to come all the way to Konongo to access the training. People from Bosme Frehon, they not get training center. They had to travel to either Bekwai or Konongo to access a training center. So moving forward, we promise that we are going to take care of Sani Mani na
distance
and yet we will be able to access training centers na Yamana BBIF. You see, yeah, training on leadership, on business management, bookkeeping, financial recordings, and how to even calculate your profits and how to keep records of any waton, the water, and this money. There are a lot of people are more after trading, they realize that no, they don't really need money. Money enough because if you are say it's kind of here, but a man no. Yes, I can't manage a kind of 1 year. I can't open it up.
Oh, okay.
So that's
you will have when financial discipline.
So that's it.
Toby near my rough from near the
Toby, what Chevy or Channel now for me. I was your phobia. So, until after this training, no, and now Omunina realize, oh, okay, then this is how they have to go about things. Training was 5 weeks. Everybody who was selected benefited from the training. But the ASI, they can't only say, I buy promises, you be 20% out of the 10,000 no financial capital grants and your loan. You be more mama muda kwese omajumam. Enti now baby you do ni say yama ocheni ni nyina no. Ya search o kan abefa so betima draft business proposal. A new business plan. Now it's me the abede for finance for a fund from any and also wait with their for loan from any bank they business now adwuma na we no kra plan out the year way obi e fa ni bi a kire says if I dress up yes our plan na ono abetima tane dem no draft sa plan no they bank bia for loan e dey ahye na adwuma so nti omo nyina yo mo plan na this week ye agege sa plans ni nyina na ya vete na afei team be free Accra aba be kai ho Ashanti region ha na ya sort ni the most qualified ones forming the 20% that the president want to give them the grants. Na we want people to appreciate the training more than person because say skanomo menye skane kakra bi but you make sure say obi a training di obi a benye training bi na ma watimi di ahye na adwuma mu watimi aye na adwuma mu na adwuma ye den agina echena seminam krom no ohia because oh alaji me da se o na Aban fa so a menya training bi a metimi di bi adwuma mu a me ko sisi a me no kai kwa me kram me hia bi me hia bi abrantie yi bi a ye friend Ayuba or Yesobulo opakaji ni soboro kama the next time bi a mema obi ama what is here very very nice and we benefiting from this training and he's very very appreciative.
Wow.
And it's wonderful. Ashanti region youth are not lazy.
Okay.
They are never lazy. Omu tinti se kube se ye maybe atwam ye maye AGD ye no. Omu nya akwadwefo. Omu pe adwuma ye. And so omu nya adwuma no so omu yi omu yem eye. Intina most businesses are startups. Start to Kumasi and it starts so well then eye kese a then they most of them they match their call out of Kumasi no. Yeah.
Wow. But now say more penipa 10,000.
Sure.
And 120,000 and a buy.
Yeah.
More sonne so no kwan be na mo fa so more sonne so because obi a obey bia I think say no
business idea.
Bibia no person dey ba on board.
It's you consider age because near ka say pay youth ni ntino.
Oh okay.
Yeah say you consider age pay you be sure omo age no e see 40. But a man there you be a man dey no go see 45.
Okay.
So we oba apply bia be sure see age 45. I feel so obia or you disabled or now a little I can't say or physical sorry or you physically challenged,
yeah,
or any form of physical challenge bia no you consider age you selecting automatically.
Okay.
Yes. And and I'm makase maso ye bia
age
physically challenge you form na fe member no so you see 40 afa you consider o plan na wo dey ba no
obi wana ne plan ni hia more
high how viable I bet me I expand because your core mandate no enye se beboa mo atima bi wadwuma nko anu ara na nya mfa so bebia gu botum So they say nemum say you betimi abo ma betimi biu adwuma no afa afoforo adwuma
amomanya
so anya biaye
to reduce
the unemployment. Nti ye call you say be reduce unemployment so far as adwuma is concerned. So nti ye hwe obi on adwuma no yes a very visible business but ontimi mbiemu enye den emfa amanfo adwuma ba obetimi ayam adwuma no begina ebebo oman no yes ebimu wo mu a ye select wo mo our businesses no it is not targeting at opening up but a very visible aside Mary ebetimi aye and ebebo oman no so you consider as angle for nyina.
Wow.
And so edeka so that is the form of the selection.
Modinka consider the age and sana mahwe nipa no na dwuma
na de ba no. So we are doing am pese meye.
Okay.
Adwuma we say so ye ya say ye we okay dey ebetimi wetimi abiem. Obi so adwuma no asate dada no oye.
Okay.
Asate a oye but wadru ba bi wapem. Wapem ohun se be ye obetimi abie ohun so be de bia se won konanim. So yesterday sango for ni bi so edeka but say mu bebre na after training no more realize no mo kra what they really needed was the training
but not financial
maybe no madri say financial support no.
Okay.
So I first one for income with the funding no apart from the 20% that the president intend to give them grants no and you mon na be benefit.
Okay.
There are other bodies, financial bodies are NEIP any agreements like the Absa Bank and other banks they are willing to give amount for free interest free loans. So any ebiso no loans with very low interest amode be manage omo adwuma no enti ebimo no munya grants but ye be link you to financial institutions omo access funding no mo de arane omo adwuma no.
Wow. But you consider we so hwade obi so ho a na adwuma na oye no ne de nyina ne say minya obi ebisa no bi free ni ho a especially bia me pese me wura into mining. Mining na me kwa wura mu no me hu ne se minya obi ti se Ibrahim Mahama mo panyi bia wo mining mu obi dis a proposal ni bi ban so amoye ne den
nti de nti ameka say even after omo ya select over your training omawi.
Okay.
We are not leaving them like that.
Okay.
Omo nyina ye mo mentorship. Omo nyina ya assign omo to perhaps no omo training omo no. The training was not done by us. It was done by an independent bodies including the tertiary institutions.
Okay.
And ye ka omo nya bomo igma training no MI. They are not leaving them. They are still giving them mentoring. What we call mentorship.
Okay.
Omo mentor omo se be omo koso omo ye adwuma no ebewie na betima very successful. In the attempt to give the mentoring no obi won ma ye mentoring na wie now on the job oba be implement the ya kire no.
Okay.
So into on the job be ande oba no pay enkata difficulty bi ohun ko on fa so obe handle that specific problem no unique to ono na adwuma na oye no.
Okay.
That is why the mentorship is there. Sango for you now you call on your trainers. If say omuntimi say also get an expert, they will link you to experts. We've brought together people are running businesses across in the country. They've been successful.
Okay.
More around. They are willing to give support anytime that you call on them. They've done it before. They've been at your place before, and they know what to do. They know how not to run a business. So they say. So they are available. I will link you. Say what can mining mining our person or your training no say okay this is what you have to do. I was your mouth me your mentorship attach you to be no come out will give you do that. You attach you your business be now person or running. You name say papa we say o kroma say why adwuma we say that the answer and the bekasa because even in penifo na ya adwen say omo run business akese no. They would like the youth to also come up with business ideas so that they can give them a little bit competition, then they will make their business stronger and grow wider. So that's it. So they are willing to help any beneficiary who is going through ADWUMAWURA.
Okay. So let's assume say Kasana will say Mobota nyane senka nipa na oba beje ntete no. Say nipa no betime wisu sa ntete no e a create employment. Send be youth to any adwuma ye. So assuming say me am wo wi. Me fie na me pese me ye me store ketewa bi
Sure.
e wo ho a eno che se adwumawura no mintimi emben mo ho ana
nti ubetimi aben ho na the highest ebetimi ama o yesi ma o training
o ne che se obia ne de oba mo hwe e consider
ebetimi ama o training ama watimi na watimi dia run wadwuma but also ye Ghana ni what you say also ye babunu and also ye unemployed so what you say iti ema o training na mo watimi run wadwuma no
okay
wa wo ye wadwuma na search also nye bed me ensa nke say o pay adwuma bi o
okay
so what you say you see the economy no o start me say o ka say economy na gina ye sefu aba form ye say say diamantfo kan wasem one leg of the economy no youth unemployment so that's here the problem is you encounter in this country no one big arm of it unemployment still government no eguso say you solve it because the other big two no yetimi solving it no amount for refi
the keka ho
amount for free unemployment so because they feel that food price has come down, inflation above from fuel price are dropping, and that's a cut across. So this Christmas, I was surprised when my area how backroom na MPP ma maybe or honum strong MPP. Your friend ma MPP. So I will be a friend. Then or kasana nkomo odini I feel say also be try person or kasem channel now and I'm so we need the side of opportunity in country. And or can ka semete on what talk ko do men 40 series. I was like I'm a do person try trada. I go 40 series there. We that I go 40 series. So like so see kasaba say the kasa go say me say ma MPP that day I go 40 series there. I say ampa or no other kwato no be cool ofi. So I didn't believe my GND because I felt okay. Say Aban for so people exaggerate.
Yeah, also
Aban for exaggerate. Until me say you compare emo I best supply you better check Aban for this Christmas this thing. Then me busa akrum no mo ka chen say bag near 260 cedis. I was like how the last time we told me on 450.
Yes,
so 450 that's a sort of crana say be I say 400 and not 380. I would say it makes sense.
Yeah,
but how can you say 260 there? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't add up. So I have to go to do myself. Then I realized in fact there will be quite lesser than that one.
Yeah.
And I was surprised about the price of rice. Kumasi Jum. I was very surprised. And oil and it's man. Then I made say okay. Then the normal American no correct. Then I probed further and realized even eggs not above form. Like January food price have come down across the markets, and that shows definitely Ato is forcing. Yes, Ato is really forcing. Nyampon shano ne yefuna wo no ene papa crot tete no ne nyampon shano enshano bebre. And I'm sad ne man na for air benefiting nti ama ye re fi say there's another leg be unemployment.
Okay.
So what I say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne social contract on ne Ghana for a sign no. Ni real fee mu bia.
Okay.
Yeah, ni need ni nyina echi. So NEIP is one leg that we intend to use to solve most of the unemployed problem in our country.
Okay.
Sebe ebetini ate so amana ba form. Na yebe hu say by the time yebe work into 2028 ye corona akoye campaign. De bia meka any platform bia menya bia meka say we are not going around telling people what we are going to do campaigning. No, we are in power. And yeah, the NSA be campaign 4 years. Even no more opposition also be campaign 4 years. They've wasted 1 year fighting and they are still fighting. They are not even willing to go around campaigning. Now I work power. I am a mandate. Yeah, they be wasting time. They acquire the whole. No, we are not campaigning this time. What we are doing is that we are serving the people. Okay. We are doing what we told the people that we are going to do. Okay. We will get out.
Then you tell them.
Then we will tell them what we've done. We will not go and stand at crow from me and country will be say, interchange. Ewo kaswa. Ye jina crow from ani e catch us ye see crow from market into Hwesone to Abama NDC.
Oh, okay. Na say we baby abenya ne di.
Ye nko jina so amani en country say ye interchange ewo fanko. Ye jina ba so amani e catch us say ye interchange ewo so ame into Hwesone to Abama NDC. So they say emputu juma NDC ebeye no. I just wish entire space na wu.
Okay.
because nduma na ye no it is ye friend say ye fuyare so obiya be feel bi and obi feel osiam yehu say ye funu me ya so dey ase enti NDC at this time no so stadium say yempanyfo na very very focused on what they want where they want the country to go, and that's what ye nyina ye di akire no ye so dey ase our vision is not say obi amfa na adwene ene ne nimdi owo so omfamra ne mfa enya yi specific say be contradict with the ultimate goal ne person ye no. No, we have a vision, an ultimate vision. We have a leader, and the vision of the leader is what we are all following. We are all portraying. This is study. Who said Jomama Subano Suno? Who Obibia na appointee BM? That is NDC. The because NDC is not a party. NDC is a congress. It is a congress of from my amount for congress of people from different background, and Obia with their own belief. Yeah. But when we meet, then we select our leader. The vision of everybody turns and is shifted into making the vision of the leader successful.
Wow. So after training, no, we say in 20% they are going to receive financial support.
Sure.
Okay. So that financial support, no more the share from saying to saying because we are not making business now. I may need financial support.
Sure.
But as I mean financial support to know, ebia me fan say obi buy and the financial support is either me fan say be 2,000.
Sure.
Because bet me about the financial support to hear 1,000
cedis.
But me so me come buy ya me pay $100,000. But my baby training every this is my business proposal.
Very viable. Good idea. You say we be
but the me pay no
eso. You can am farm we be money pay.
Yeah, nti me
me new ti we say me sorry na say me tam Ghana sika $100,000 e di mani pa ko so on farm ko ye adwuma na say oye adwuma no na ekọ na bia be 4-5 years adwuma ni gu na say otimi ye kura mpa David da chi bia NDC be free aba ma obi froba no aba na me so ba be tietiem se Ghana for mon sorry o Ghana for mon sorry ana kumase my mon sorry o asante my mon sorry meji mo de shi o so
adwumawura for sorry
adwumawura for sorry yem pese ye be to position a ye be tietiem se Ghana for mon sorry o ni nti no ena bibia ye due diligence.
Okay.
Nti se o sika no eso ebro so e o se sika we say de eso and when you say also buying the terms your term amount for taxpayers money and they say money more. There are other bodies that government are setting up like venture capital.
Okay.
There are banks they are willing to give you money loan interest in what form and that's interest growing point so we will direct you, we will make sure that you assess you be a bridge between you and that body. Then you have the money, run your business, make profits, pay that person off. The business you the other
okay.
So they say it was be one my name we here no e dey na dwuma no eso so e no kran so onya so e be boa nyina e be boa man no etu be ka say we be boa to agu da bi we be so dimu no nku abefa so be dey we be kura na dwuma na dey agina enti yes se osika ne so a e bia aban enya sika mfa ma wonfa nye adwuma no by no ye mbo ntungu nemum still there are other windows are you be guide wa mo assess now betimi awura no adwuma na ye very successful. Omo so musika no so wo form no bi kropo won ma na ni sika wo so ohia na ye 50,000 but after training no be realize say no 50,000 ohia no ohia 50,000 ni nyina sisi to start
onya 10,000 bi di uramu a
onya 10,000 bi di uramu a within be 3 months no ono akra betimi generate 20,000 na ohia the next stage di uramu no. So what you say?
Yeah.
And say after training, nipa no realize how Nedjuma no etie any baby adru and what he would need any stages our person dey grow. Yet they say be hwe sa growth no ni ama no sa support no dey dey every no ti dey grow adwuma no with my employer manfo. The target is to reduce youth unemployment. That is it.
Adwumawura samo ye training na o ka say mo wo multi zone
sure
e obia ekoho and let's assume say nipa be 20 aba be shia we all have different proposals.
Sure.
Akwete say asori ko okọ asori a obi o ha because of praises intino okoye
sure.
obi o ha preaching obi ho a eyempaibo obi ho a sofo ne be hyenkom so say nipa we nyina no edu obi ade so no be benefit ye obi ho obeba onima de obi okwa won si school dem da obi nso a wasua de ma cheseliti no kra ya hye mo ye den na mo factor ni nyina
nti unse meka yo say adwumaru anansansa no because we wanted to do due diligence nti you factor in a lot of people.
Okay.
People, experts, and no going to this training no ache. Until we make them, I say University of Ghana, University of Ghana, good. So what they made us believe, they say, so definitely you need obia in the stage and in the level. So your group E, your beneficiaries into 3 groups. We had the alpha, gamma, then beta. So that's here. Your alpha for now, we like the beginners.
Okay.
So they say obi on see school them crowd and I say odu P6 no jai school.
Yeah.
So say nipa no on team ntwere. Oga so ntwere di kwa ha on team ntwere. Omo training ye separate.
Oh, okay.
And ye wo beta omo more intermediate. SHS leavers, GSS and so almost on obetimi a training din. Obetimi a form 9 sentence. Obetimi a draft or no obetimi a draft crampo. So they say sango for nyina yero musu nyina group in one group. Then we have the gamma. That is the university graduates, or more second degree, and I can almost want to run big businesses. Sure, you don't go in one group. So we did this training separately. So that's it. Obi onma training as a tree component train on appreciating the world. There was a year English. Obi so onma you don't need English. You need a couple of crowd at all.
Yeah.
There was a tree no. And no tears and also Kahausa, Oka Kasa wote. Now we did all that for Omonso. Any old go on ma, you have to mix the two. But not only we appreciate on falling between. So we did that one too separate. So the training, I know early February next month, but from a week or two from now, we'll be doing graduation for more benefiting last year, no, Volta region. And after that one, Ashanti region will be doing ours separately at the hubs. And definitely I will invite you. Then you have opportunity to interview more benefit NEB. And you see how appreciative some of them are. Easy cry.
Wow.
Yet change say will be a level. Nebema a year Jumadi no at me akoso.
So now we can say 2025 no more encounter some challenges you are working on it. But let me tell me bisa say we see obi o ha all ban na adwunyina ne say oh me be training ni wia I may need support.
Sure.
But Orie no who said no I don't need support. Maybe I need this. So now mama selected 20% of
I think they selected 20% out of them.
Out of the 10,000. Let's assume say 2026. Omo buy any nyina no they don't even need more financial support. And no betimi asi. What if Adamosa be hiemu a enipa be 70% need financial support.
Enti unse me catch you say 2025 there no na ye piloting.
Okay.
So it's a piloting ye this kind of yenya programs ni bebre enti ya drafting nyina down ye dey better the 2026 own.
Okay.
And what the worker wants to be is part. You realize say and require na 20% the best select no. Now the amount they will need is not even up to what the president wants to give them.
Oh, okay.
You know why? But be a 20% near select no. Obi we here 10,000, obi here 50,000. Obi 10,000 we here no. What he really need to start a bet 20,000. What's a 10,000 and do 10,000.
Yeah.
Obi so 50,000 no. What he really need to assist out to the way when you 5,000. I'm say gabo hono.
Yeah.
Good. Obi so hono ma yes we here sikano here be 100,000. But we here in 5 phases within 5 months. Every month we here percent be to injecting. So going forward the year I say yes people need support. But the amount of money that they will need, no, you can't predict it until we now be assess proposal, no, then you know the amounts that they really need. Sorry, I say, and when they need it.
Okay.
So what if say if you will be compare 2025, but the second one here, no, obey here be about 2026.
Oh, okay. We'll be so busy. How a person starting a business. No?
So what I say, will be an ideation. I feel no best starting process, but scan over here be 2027 actually. or academic can I say? Good. So all these factors has been take people who have more adrenaline training, they've been doing this over years. As I say, my years are entrepreneur. I'm running these entrepreneurship programs across the universities over the years. We'll sit down, put it together, better it, master it, then give it to us to implement. Okay. That is it.
So my menya training bibia, menya financial support. A coin na ADWUMAWURA mpanyimfoɔ NEIP we monitor any panel say what we give to the person because a taxpayers
money for sika sure
so banfa so ana ye training na wie ni
ye sika ma wa ye jawo ma akwa ni sa
ya de obe na afi wo gisika ni wie a eye ade a obetua ne back ana be depend de obeji na be kire say ye be mo atua ana we de ye de boa na so de abo man na me create employment.
Inti say Aban ma grant there. Grant is grant. You are not paying back.
Okay.
That one is very clear. But the chances say who grow doing engineer, you'll be paying taxes, right?
Oh, okay.
So it will be a peer tax.
Yeah.
So you'll be paying back to government in a better way.
Okay.
So they say, so that aspect, they say you pay the money back, they know you won't pay the money back to government. But the other aspect now, because I said, and the better no. If the amount any amount is a loaner, you pay back. If a grantor, you are not paying back.
Okay.
That is it.
You bet me abanamo say we there we hear grant.
Yes.
We the end you say you loan.
And the medical say you are not this kind of people the mood. Okay. So those ones will be loans.
So grants and loans, no, how are you going to monitor them?
So the monitoring, your monitoring and evaluation department, or your regional office, I say. As time goes on, you will go around and visit.
Okay.
And even the trainers now, part of my training, because we says mentee, they will give you mentorship. They will keep eye on you. Okay. They see so that they will keep on monitoring your progress. By the time maybe at least 2026, and they moving to 2027, they rolling out the third phase of ADWUMAWURA. We should be able to tell some of the success stories of the first phase.
Okay.
So they say, sometime no, Obana ya corona, maybe we will meet in my office like this. We will be meeting at another beneficiary in
the office, be an shop.
So what I say, then we will be speaking about the benefits of ADWUMAWURA, and we will be showing of medical culture. Say 2028 campaign now in this Bayano. We will be showing people what we've done, and we will tell them, say, when you are in
wow. You've been moving forward from there, but I think that the last time I meet here,
sure.
You were saying something about national service.
Sure. And only other programs apart from ADWUMAWURA, you be rolling at the account. Until this year, 2026 year, we'll be running 2 additional programs. But we have vice presidential pitch. Okay. I know my Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai and Ebe Rani no Ebe Boyami Rani no vice president and only is targeted at a man the vulnerable people person may use disability. That is a very offensive word. So more and the benefit from that aspect. And also your entrepreneurships are omo person omo run omo adwuma ye ma menum bebre on ma sika capital omo hia dey omo adwuma dey kakra bi.
Okay.
Yes, ofa swamidwum ofa Tafomoru market ofa Abuakwa who run the small markets now. You see people capital omo hia really to do businesses as low as 1,000 Ghana cedis, 2,000 Ghana cedis. You see, this is something that say if you put together, you can just have them, then give them to me abuama, yet to me aye. So
wow. Let's say Nina no mobe factor.
Yeah, and only one. The second program you be running apart from ADWUMAWURA, you be running and in terms you be a mama for apply, but solely for any people with some form of disability, vulnerable people, then the last one year, that's the national service. You see, this tertiary institutions in the you were among 400 more running business. They were doing it was school, or any business. The vision of the president is you really on NEIP. na ye mo kwan mo omo adwuma no mo ye no ye mo training ye de mo adwuma afo obi ai bi no ntimi nye na adwuma ni ye na mo wie school a e wo so osoma ban 1 year obi wo no ye engineer yama ne service yama ne 1 year say onko service onko no classroom.
Oh, okay.
So I say obi wo no ma national service bi ye de na akoto no and then the ocean school mu no emfa ho hwe mi wa nipa ne ti school mu no amu wo vision wo adwuma bi a na opesa wo ye nti wo school mu no wo ye dada what did they make say nti sa adwuma na wo school ma wo ye dada no ye mboa no national service no onye no wonu na adwuma na o ye nimu what did they make say ye boa mu wo bi na adwuma no onye national service wo wonu na adwuma nimu.
Okay.
Bosome so a sika abaye de national service person na bia na ye mema ni bi wetwa ne ka.
Okay.
Says also money is coming start adwuma so a grant ya man no ya man grant. So run say adwuma no for 1 year. Yeah man mentorship e guide na by the end of the 1 year no be service be real. Na adwuma na team. Into obey recruit to amanfo. Then we recruit the colleagues no mo graduate no omo an obesa form adwuma mu e no mo ye adwuma. That is what that.
Okay, me fan say me wo Mako University Mako senior kwan fa so ye car.
Good. Ba wo school mo na utimi service amanfo cars.
Utimi ya amanfo cars ma.
Enya kakaka de so ho de. Wo de car kwa fa ka wo de emfa laptop.
Okay.
Wo ya IT, wo ya IT. And na wo campus no utimi develop program software de amanfo je kakra. Amanfo laptop sia utimi enye ne kwakwa utimi service de mo nya kakra. So they say yeah me ma training on how to run your business, set up your business. Set up workshop. Wo de be software development or training or whatever no. No service was for 1 year. By the end of 1 year, no you can recruit amount for employ them, pay them. So I say, that is what we are talking about.
This is fantastic. So yes. This year,
this year, you be rolling out our program, no. You be rolling out vice presidential pitching, no.
Yeah.
You be rolling out a Jumurua, no so. Out ama sa ni mi
this year mo sa be bi
this year be
mo target ni fa be say
and this year because yenya starting the target nipa do be target but I'm sure definitely to be more than 10,000 last year.
Okay.
We targeted because of the number of applicants we received last year, no. Okay. So this year we hope it's a more than that. I mean,
so a kwamba na mo fa so a obi pese wo de ni propose ba obefa so de aba mo site bi mo kwan be na mo di proposals ba ni nyina no mutimi fa so a omutimi de ba ye se ne be ya obi ho na otie yen na nani age ho a obetimi aye atimi akọ na won
say NEIP bie ye portal na ye be no neip.gov.gh www.neip.gov.gh.
Okay.
Oko sa a platform no so a programs ye running nyina wo ho. Enemu bia at any time bia no etu ye ma wo kwan mo. Okay, so NEIP www.neip.gov.gh, that is where you apply. www.neip.gov.gh.
Okay.
That is the portal. And no cost wa emema okwa the programs here running nyina e wo honom.
Okay.
And emu de opesa wo apply no. Time no so na bia emema wa access am watimi apply for that.
The na be provide
into o apply na emema of forms.
Okay.
Now what fill the forms no along most of the times most of the businesses are more run that they don't omuni wa if I proposal no crampo. Nti yen how se ko draft proposal ten fabra da bi. Just tell us something about your business. Me ye nkoko, me wo asase 5 acres. Ma obo nkoko bu a metimi fa nkoko 50. Enti me pese me biem something like simple.
Now what they are.
So I say now they are two. Afi one my udin, me be our district our running business no. Numbers so register company na waka che, register ya no waka che. The man can we say NEIP ni all the agencies e wo MOU.
Okay.
Enti say ye train we a any certification be here bia you be boa mo nya certification.
Okay.
Whether it's from Food and Drugs Board, whether it's from Registrar General, whether it's from wherever export promotion you want to export promotion, we will guide you to get all those licenses. So be able to me you adwuma no and you do it genuinely. That is NEIP.
Wow. Say NEIP command ye wure mu a kakra be na de be ka NEIP ne ho na yenko other one or two issues bi.
Okay, the mechanic say ene omo a omunya akwanya ema omo go through training no.
Okay.
We we training be somewhere in November. So they were expecting the funds somewhere in December. But upon the advice from the Ministry of Finance, you postponed it by January. So yes, this week he started a year business plans next month you be rolling out. Obi be go through training in no. Him say ending of this month here, next week here. I be February, first week of February, almost certification in be ready. Nyamo be a certificate set training na wonya any na almost a best select to for the benefit of the grant and for the preaching no. You be free from musu nyina no bi ansaka ne de. Aban this we dey hu ni say obeboa ma wadwuma na wo ye no watimi aye na agina. Excellency John Kwame Dramani Mama. And this we say babunu bia benya bibi aye ene no enugu so a oye no. Mo asem eda president nakoma so. Me CEO ene me deputy CEO ne management of NEIP our head office bebia CEO ebenya akwanya obekasa bia utimu say bamunu asem no ewo nakoma so, and that is what he is moving towards. That is what he wished to do. Obenya nanka obeye more. Sometimes you otimi frɛ and adwebe 12 am not still that's office, and it tells you how committed he is to this job that he is doing. You better obi be ase mo prayer mo anyanya kwanya wo say next year umetimi asa apply bio na mo so amunya no ye wish say mo train na munya no we be implement amana ya akono na others esubetimi amuleti they will learn from mo edamase
ene ye fi ho de de ya menya de mame misao wo Ashanti region meaning say before 2024 elections now we did dwumadi power NDC mu
sure
wo Ashanti region
sure
going forward 2024 no na o areshimu say because break the 1 million ways to win the elections na mo ho na ma yedi the regional executives of the NDC
na monkasa
ma yedi
before e beto asoma me chia mebra panyini eyewa obra Zito maybe obi a betia no they have a heard pa who's Zito every feed na akoma so pa
yeah
o PVP asem pa it is omo ye ne sa na e na akoma ya na ohu de oye no but Zito me mani nya akoma ya uye di papa na mo wrong party I was try say we be fee. NDC is a congress and it's for everybody. Brother Bejo, your BA say we wa too. You have a wonderful atauba. Obetimi abua okuro no poano you can help poano better. Eti Zito pacha ba mefa akoya be so to krama bibra pagiri Zito say be na bebi owo no say osi wa akoma pa no eni bebi owo no emfa oti be na o de omra fie NDC efie ye beje no afa bibra okwa yi na woka no so you see se woni obi a ekwa akon it depends on your strategy. Before 2024 na MPP ameyehu the worst they can do.
Okay,
good. We've seen what they did in Ayawaso. And to the extent that they betimi afa security service car near painting near the man for shame these guys na ebe wie ye bete committee or main investigatory report bana that white people was here passive also yeah. So that one has given us fair idea how far they can go.
Okay,
so what I say security no and we've got beyond security e dey macho ahoden what I say gidigidi no. It doesn't mean that when you are weak you can provide better security. Yes, you need it, but you are doing it. So in 2020 after the general election I was in Accra when Dr. Frank Amwakohene called me, the Ashanti Regional Secretary. Na Saturday na me secretary.
Oh, okay.
No contest for PC our Lucy. Mampong. Enyina akọ back to Accra yakoye adwuma. So he called me and said that pay training na na de nya wo the 2020 election we should go back to Ashanti region and we should go for a regional position. So okay, and I was like, in fact, the first time Dr. Frank Amwakohene, I'm saying this for the first time, Okache so for a person original secretary. I doubted. Say, meanwhile, to call anybody else. So, but you see, he's somebody. He's determined. When he's determined to do something, he do it. He goes for it, and he knows me. Say, Alhaji Obidiaba is a friend, and he's a brother, and if he wants to do something, unless he gets it done, onjai. So when we discussed that one, then we agreed that okay, we are going to do it, and we are moving to Kumasi to come and take up the secretaryship position. We were very determined coming in, and yes, student politics for a while. Since 2009. Okay. Since 2009 until 2022, many active student politics be on. Okay. From 2009 to 2022, I was very active in student politics. In fact, at a point in my life, I ran election throughout the whole year. It's either I'm running GPLTU election, NASAC election, National Health Students Association election, USAG, University Students Association of Ghana election, National Union of Ghana Students election, SLC election on every campus in this country. Any university that you can take off in Ghana, my running elections order. Okay. Like I've been there as a campaign manager or a campaign strategist to somebody going for election on that campus. Okay. So, and all these elections, it be our dynamics. In fact, in Ghana, one institution that elections dimpa your GPLTU. Elections dimpa. So that's it. We've done that. Okay. We've done NASPA. Myself, I've been a NASPA district president before. You see, so we've done different elections. So the experience when it comes to strategizing for elections, then we put that together. Then we come into Ashanti region, the EPC and winning main election. Moving into the election, 2020, there was noise. NDC targeted agenda 1 million votes. Agenda 1 million votes. When you tell your opponents what you are going to do, even the dumbest person will know, say, okay, this is what you want to do, we will stop it. So in 2024, all the regional executives agreed, say, nobody is going to tell anybody our targets. So even some of the regional executives didn't know the plan, some of the plans that we were implementing. It was limited to few, so that we will manage when there's crisis. So you will never see Nana Kwesi on radio discussing say NDC na agenda 35%. No. I think there was only one time that Honorable Muntaka mistakenly said it in one program B. But we made sure that nobody discussed it. Nobody commented on it, so they die natural death. So nobody knew that our target was 35%. Nobody knew that we were targeting 12 seats in Ashanti region. But our opponents, led by the Chairman was going around telling people he has 1 million votes to win election.
1 million ways
of winning election. Okay, so 1 million ways. So we that form because you have security, you have power. Apart from boys they are willing to come up to sacrifice their lives for us. You see, so yentimi no me yes agirigidi yentimi no me on that level. To the ability say be dini ahwe. Ashanti region you are so confident that you will win. Go ahead. We did our research and you realize this prior to the 2020 elections. So for 2020 election results now, you see it's any place that NDC had less than 10 votes, and NDC votes in here, maybe we're recording 2, 3, 5 years. Maybe NDC votes near less than 10 BR, the voter turnout was above 95.
Police station BR.
That place is now the voter turnout was 25%, more than 95% going up. What I say? And the places are NDC timinya 20. 30, 40, 50 equal out above no. And I be NDC timinya kese yetimi winning no. Baby yetimi winning na voter turnout to be and 50%. Baby yetiminya be 20 ya lose all right, be 20, nya 30. Most voter turnout na 65%. What it tells us, they say NDC for they are never cowards. Our members are never cowards. Wherever there are 20 NDC faithful people, polling station there were NEPA 20 who are willing to vote for NDC. That election you can't rig it. Until why do we have to waste our small resources on that places?
Because you have those who are protective.
So we have a strategy. You make sure say baby ebenya one no. You beto aba no. You benya one.
Kwakobo one no ho ban.
Ni abo one no ho ban. Wo the MPP nya ni 400 ni nya one. You have that one. We pay one no. Oh 400 for 400. That is it. The other details of your plan, that one we will not share it here because definitely we will still implement it in 2028. So far as the People's Minister, Dr. Frank Abuakohede is concerned, we will implement it.
What about Dr. Frank Abuakohede? Sure.
No, in fact, we never known over 10 years.
Yeah,
we've been friends during the Nooks president date when now Obeye Nooks president, Obeye Nooks president. Then after that, we've been friends since. So we are more brothers.
On say some NPP members about the style of leadership.
Sure.
We quite meeting on radio so or say region minister no onye
serious yeah.
Or your TikTok minister
yes.
Or by social media and one what they is it enya dia mo you worried about?
You worried about Abuakohede?
Yeah.
Then you don't know Abuakohede. Then you don't know Abuakohede. But me can't say which one is it. When you say yeah, TikTok no yeah no. Or yeah about the demand yes sir. Good. When he was elected the regional secretary of NDC, not TikTok no yeah no. Now we hear TikTok with one in the wife. No we hear videos no post it. That was when you at the peak of elections you brain election no one in the wife no or my video no post it. Who say am post trouble here? Do you feel that party for no you okay with it? It was new. It was new to the system. So there's people raising. In fact, people complained to even the president, the flag bearer then. He said, "Sensi John Dramani, I'm not for you complaining, man. Onye serious." People did that complain. What did one for the thing? Omo yes I complain, and omo nyina on TikTok. And omo nyina on TikTok. Me complaining ba me so saa ma dey me ne trust because just adopt. About for complaining ade we do. Then he decided to explain some things to me. Yeah, campaign no. You post two video bi wo atwemampo no. By 24 hours. Na nipa 20k say
2000
20k 20,000 good. Na nipa ma hwe 20k. And watch them say TikTok no Satan me nim say so what me who ni age range o ma hwe age range
age name.
So obi a video no and watch them say nipa 20 no mo hwe video no e mo 15,000 age between 20 to 25.
Okay omu nyina ato aba
omu nyina yankura so when obusa me say message na original sa platform no so kan no rally band e be organize e be ti wenye nipa 20,000 na wakasa asem na kire omo
at a go what no mo 80
ane e bi ni ho and as organize rally now for nipa 20,000 e be go a do you know the amount of money you will spend
ubeboka
and that 20,000 omu nyina be NDC for because rally no NDC for na back say
because there's no way say NPP rally ma NDC for akogina.
So that message no mo a message kire omo they don't need the message. But these are people you didn't call them, you didn't invite them, you don't know where they are. They've your message from beginning to end. 20,000. Also when you're the one guy. So he made me understand why we have to improve on that. Until when we were going around, we had 3 cameras. I know at the peak of campaign. We were doing TikTok. We were posting on TikTok. In fact, I believed in the vision. He said, no, we have to master even that one better. Because that is what is selling the message.
Okay.
And they did that. And when they more criticize, you're born, you know, more criticizing or a TikTok minister. And don't know about TikTok. The last time I saw the former vice president, no, I had TikTok live. when omo congress or Legon stadium on no.
Yeah.
Then omo call some
constitutional.
Dr. Bawumia was doing live. TikTok live. Nancy I was Bantman MP.
Asenso watch.
E wo ho post to Facebook. Or kitchen. The Biani who are post to I didn't see that. Why are they coming up? Dr. Frank Amwako here now on Namon. He is a different leader for the next generation. Yeah, Mubi. We believe that the leadership now he is a leader for the next generation. Until a nema or yan and deno. We don't expect the generation now to believe it.
Oh, okay.
No.
But your more banner.
It's a yeah Mubi there. For us, we've known him. Yeah, me say menena nantia, so I know him and I know what he can do. Obekate say Amakura is saying that's why yeah me because like in fact we know ourselves. He knows me very well and I know him very well. And then you be defend what he yebeka say mani nyewe and nyewe. Whatever he's doing, it is he is very focused. Man that rated up Aban Papa Aba. He is very focused. When it comes to his job, he is very focused. And so we have mistake and the rating Dr. Frank Amwako in any way. Now in this year we go anymore.
Me need to your interview concerning how our regional minister the name of social media. And Zuta told me say also on the politics
sure.
Or say the Dr. Frank Amwako 2028 automatically no NDC 10% in the name of Dr. Frank Aba because on this to believe say you will need people who they feel okay when even back down for them to even share their ideas
with you.
I don't know, but sometimes they be so say you are a minister for a whole region. And that region is not your stronghold. Now I say who be na over social media.
Create woman Ashanti Wura. So Mr. Asante Wura.
Yeah.
Now what's that? Say if you can see almost so many there, Papa na
we the poyando money or kateche fifa mo na say almost
so we kremuni na hu say asofo asate bo abaso a chese ukremusum na abafom. Then can what you say?
Okay.
Good. Emre bia obehu say wo opponent asate praise you. It is a sign for you. Also who say you are fallen no.
Okay.
You don't need your opponent to praise you. They will never praise you. They want your downfall. So whatever they are criticizing you, said they oh yeah who said that is oh hit no. Oh bona yen no ka just say yen no.
Oh, next money strategy.
Aba, me Dr. Frank Aba when it comes to political strategies in the Ashanti region now, me I don't see anybody our strategies done no be any.
Or social media the way you now.
Me say in Ashanti region, obi e because we political strategies. Obi enu o Dr. Frank Aba obi enu obeto no krampo. Because I know say the people who grew up here, the other student leaders in Ashanti region who grew up with Dr. Frank Aba during the student politics days, they fled. But the MPP that I know, they will never give them chance. No. I know some of them, but people in the communicators on radio, so even that's your police station executives. Yes, MPP will never give them chance. So with the kind of leadership that this party have, Dr. Frank Aba as a campaign strategy leading the campaign in Ashanti region for NDC, they can't.
Because I don't complain. I don't say so is President Are they saying that Sebeya President
won't him?
I ask myself this.
Yes, but he knows the results. See, check the KPIs. Check the KPI. What about assess a minister? Then see, there's no researcher and the Omen or Ghana say omo assess regional ministers. Omombo Dr. Frank Aba.
Wow.
Because I said then oye. Enra no or Lanche Ashanti Expo.
Yeah.
Or start last year or Ashanti first. Or Lanche Ashanti first. Ashanti. Almost so the regional minister was serious. You know. See, the people of the other side of the party, part of political ring, you know, that's the MPP, no. They've been seen sected in one place. And stuck. They are not being flexible. Feel said this is how things should be done. So fufra enye. So what I say, but if you continue doing the same thing, you'll get the same results. If you want different results, you should do the things different ways. NDC never the same way. No, near vote no, near 25%, 28% near their winning power. So what I say, when we did things differently in 2024,
34%.
Abba, we will do things different. 2028. Oh, the results that NDC will get in Ashanti region, it will shock everybody.
2028.
I'm telling you.
We are waiting to see. Alaji, last message. Now you wrap it up for the day. Now, one more chance. You may be able to invite.
Sure.
Now, I'm from Ambassador TV for now.
My last message. Me chia Ambassador TV. I heard phone na FEMA NDC members as the regional administrator of the region. Party no dey share gukwemu from next month you be roll out. You be start a share your party no every former kosoro. You be start branch reorganization. A polling station bia you ba be reorganize omo na baby a obi ayemra won't mean party admin bi ya election dey obi ashim baby a was say the assistant executive assistant polling station level na we are ya beto abayi another constituency executives because this one no or more term of office ended. Then they will organize election be constituency executives. Then you be organize election a year another regional executives. After that you be move to national executives. Then the party will be strong. You won't see a share party in every. A fair enough ye obi a obedi anim at the akwa election 2028. So this year is full of activities so far as NDC is concerned. And you be obi bia level bia opese we lead the party na ma okasa honte what you say ma okasa honte if you say a party no and at the end of the day e be affect party no si enyina ye me kasa honte na se ye ka de pese ye de betimi aye na se nyampọ boa na de akonya ne maya ye betimi asom party no eye and as large ye betimi asom Ghana ama Ghana afa ne to apa afria se de bebi a ye de ani akire bo sha asa ye de ani akire yetimi akobọ sha asa so ma enyina ye ho etimi atoy obi bia party ba ye odi ya osebia the nani da so nsan kan ye because so in crime your 4 years I feel na 1 year atwam your 3 years ahead of us say dem obo mi din sit ye obi die na aba ndende obi so die ba no nsi abomprenu obi die bebo anopa obi die bebo anumre obi die bebo no na esum na eba obi so die bebo na ehan na ede eba nti obi bia nya gidie se ne die ede enam kwan so eba se nam la edilai mu na se die odi nimu no ekwa eche se
adru
so hu ne ye koyanim ye be se obi bia bo se onya rehemu wo ye party ye leadership we ya ye wo mu na NDC ewo nipa bebre ne ma obi bia ewo ye nimi
Nidin ade Alhaji Obi Diaba Junior Ashanti region NEIP ono ana ye director edema wo mo na adwumawura enso ababehyimu no ye bekoso ene na ye adwuma amamo update bia ebekoso ewo na so ye ana afi adwumawura mu ha na bebe me kwan me di dwumadie no asi